Guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate support. Guys, I'm going to show you this story, this video, man. Now, this happened last September, September before last, in 2023. And it's about 20 kids that was involved in a fight, supposedly jumping somebody. Guys and girls was out there in an apartment complex where the police was called to try to settle and calm everything down. I want you to watch the interaction between the police and these children. I want you to watch that. I want you to watch how disrespectful the kids are. Now, these are like high school kids, you know. I want you to listen to how disrespectful the kids are when they talking to police and adults, period. And I also want you to pay attention to when the mothers get there. Watch what's said and watch how everything just goes crazy over time. I don't know what's going on with a lot of young people today, but a lot of it has to do with parenting. And in this video, you'll see the apple don't fall too far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Take a look at this. Now, this ain't my video. This is Midwest Safety, so shout out to his YouTube channel. But you guys take a look, and we'll come back and talk about this.
What building?
I'm not in the, come on now.
What building do you live in?
Officers respond to a call of a fight between about 20 teens. Some of these teens are known to have an extensive criminal history.
So I'm gonna tell you.
This ain't all I'm gonna tell you. You're gonna get
Come on, what you doing that for?
Well, because it's called loitering and prowling, and you're obstructing.
Come on now, what you doing that for? I just came out here.
He ain't got nothing to do with that. He just got school.
Who are you?
I'm his cousin.
You're his cousin?
I'm his cousin. I ain't do nothing. I just got over here.
You can take me, you can take me, you can take me.
I got my phone in my phone. Come on. Hey, no, come on. Go put your hands.
You're about to go to jail too.
Get on the head. Stop. Stop. Sir, stop. Please, sir, stop.
Back it up.
It's my big sister, please. Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Please, my big sister. Me, bro. My big sister, bro. Please don't do nothing.
Take me out these handcuffs.
Get in the car.
Step away.
Big sister.
Step away.
For what? I ain't do shit.
Loitering and prowling.
I'm carrying my own.
Get the out of me, bro. We got nothing to do. We just game over here. Now get my sister. Get my sister the up off that ground. Or everything I'm gonna stick the on one of y'all officers. Oh, God. Let me go. I ain't got no Wi-Fi, man. Let me go.
Where do you live at?
Oh, I don't stay out here.
Then get out of here now. Where do you live at? You work here. All right, kick rocks. Where do you live at? All right, kick rocks. That one. Which one? Red shirt?
Hey, okay, I get down. Call my mama.
Where do you live? Then leave. Where do you live? Get your hands out of your pants. Where do you live at?
Don't touch me.
Where do you live at?
Huh?
Where do you live at?
Why you in my face, cousin?
All right, cool. Where are you getting hands from?
Come on. Nobody did to y'all.
I didn't do nothing to you. Stand
Yes,
up.
you did.
Because all I did was put you in cuffs.
Don't give me the on this ground and get me out of these cuffs and take me home. See how y'all just dropped your body cam?
Calm down. Calm down. Hey, calm down.
If you don't live here, leave.
Y'all got my brother with him. He didn't even do nothing. Y'all just texted him when he leave.
If you don't live here, leave. If you live here, go to your home.
Come get my phone.
Calm down.
Come in and call my sister. Can you get me home?
I told you no.
It's right here.
What does know me?
She want her phone.
No.
She ain't did shit, so why she can't get her phone?
Stand back.
Just ignore us, Streets.
Yeah, just ignore me.
We will.
You want to go to jail?
My
Step away.
Hey, I'm on the phone. Stop talking. Why you keep talking?
Boy, just wait. Just wait till my daddy get out here, boy. On my soul. You get up, I ain't this. Y'all
Man, bro, shut up, man. Chill out, bro.
You alright?
You get what?
You alright?
Man, they just arrested him too.
Where do you live at? Where do you live at?
46.
All right, you're about to come here and talk to me. Where do you live at?
I'm a mile.
Hey, good. You do have to talk to me. Watch me. Where do you live at?
I ain't gotta ask you a question.
All right, then cool. We're going in handcuffs. Come on. Number 5.
Ain't nobody let me go now. Let me go now. My phone.
Called obstruction. Loitering and prowling. I can do this all day long.
Yeah, last time you talked to me, you said you're going to kill us all.
I didn't say that. You just put me in handcuffs because I didn't want to answer your question.
That's called obstruction.
That's not
And right now, loading and prowling and obstruction.
Do you know the rule, Lord?
Do I know the rule? Yeah, I know the rule. I know the rule.
You just put me in handcuffs.
So, absolutely, it's not a rule.
But let me know.
I'm not sure where you got that rule from, but that's not a rule.
I don't have to answer your question.
You're right. You don't have to answer my question. You can go in handcuffs.
Take a seat.
Now it's called loading and prowling and obstruction. Have a seat. We need more cars.
They have your phone. Do you live out here?
Yes.
Okay, what apartment do you live in?
No, I don't think
Okay.
I live here. I live down the street.
I live here, but I don't live here.
If you live here, have your mother to come see me. Pull her out. I'm not even paying with you.
Appreciate it.
This is the way this works. If you do not live on this premises, then you are loitering or prowling, which means you are required to identify yourself to me. If you do live here, and I ask you your name and where you live, and you can't provide it, now you're required to quell my suspicions that you're not loitering and prowling, which is why you're in handcuffs in the back of my car. Now, what's your name? Cameron. I don't want you to be in handcuffs, but I don't want to take you to jail. I would much rather call your mom come pick you up.
Hey, yo, hold up. Chill out. First of all, we're going to start this whole thing over.
How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm
How
her
are
mother.
you?
Why is my daughter in
Your
handcuffs?
daughter is in handcuffs because she was fighting and then thought it was a good idea for her to try to swing on the police. So as of right now, your daughter is about to go to the Juvenile Detention Center. You can ask him questions. If you
Okay,
have-
also, where's my son?
Who's your son?
The little light too.
He in the car too.
He in the,
They tried to tackle. No, this is what happened. She was not fighting. They was jumping a boy, and then Rashad had jumped in, and I guess they tried to arrest him too. So that's when Kamara swung.
All right, we're going to stop all this. So this is the way this works.
That's your daughter?
That's my daughter, and that's my son.
Your daughter's under arrest. She hit 2 officers.
What did the officers do to my baby?
They tried to tackle Rashad, and that's when she jumped on
Hey,
him.
all right. Do we have a Rashad in custody?
Her brother.
So he's the first one that charged that man.
But there's no charges on him?
No charges.
All right, so, ma'am, excuse me. So right now, your son Rashad, I believe he's one of the ones we had detained as well. He's not being charged with anything, okay? Apparently there was a large fight out here. We don't know why yet. As this large fight broke out, officers arrived on scene here and we tried to then gain control. Your son Rashad charged at one of the officers. He didn't get hit. He didn't hit anybody or anything like that, so he was detained. When that happened, I guess his sister came up, and that's when she struck 2 officers. That's why she is now detained and being placed under arrest. Okay?
So out of this whole fight, my daughter the only person going to jail?
As of right now, yeah.
Mom! I want to speak to my mother. Mom! Shut up, boy! I know you out there!
What you keep hollering for me for? You don't think I can hear you? Do you not understand that I'm already pissed off? Because you told me that you was staying after school. So how the hell your ass end up pissed off?
He called me and said,
And I don't give a when nobody called you and said, and you supposed to be your ass at my house. So how you get crossed out to Savannah Gardens?
because they called
I don't give a why is my daughter going to jail? Because you doing some extra.
No, ma'am, they was trying to jump Kamara, and I jumped in.
And I just started shooting.
You got anything on you? Tell me now. A lighter? Where? Don't reach for it. Have you been around weed? Because your clothes reek of it. Is there any on you?
I'm going to check the back of the patrol car. I'm going to find it if it's there, okay?
You might as well just tell us. In your sock? Alright. And I'll take your shoes off. Pop this up. Alright. Sit back in the car. She got nothing in her boxers.
Just the joint.
Just the joint. She had weed on her.
Yeah, we don't.
No charges, right?
No charges.
Mom's right there. She comes over, we'll release. No charges. No charges. Mom's on the way. Once she gets here, we'll release. Got it?
She had a joint in her sock.
Who does?
The female in that car.
Who's that one?
She's the one who threatened to kill us last time, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello, ma'am.
Tell me what exactly went on.
So, our officers responded to a fight that just occurred here. There's apparently 20 individuals. Just a large fight.
Yeah.
When they arrived on scene, a lot of people scattered.
Yeah.
A couple of people came running up, and a couple people ended up being detained because they were trying to fight the police officers.
So I'm the new senior manager here.
Okay.
I'm not going to tolerate it. So if you are tied into this and you live on my property, you're going to get a notice to vacate. Okay. I already done got it from my ADO.
Have you met Linda? This is the property manager.
Good, good. I'm going to get with her.
Okay.
You hurting anywhere, bud?
You okay? He slammed me on my head. My head is hurting. I fell dead on my body.
Do you want to go with EMS? Do you want him to go with EMS?
No, he's fine. Where y'all taking her to? Juvenile?
We're calling right now, so we'll let you know in just a minute. We'll take it. Alright, love you too.
I'm the mother.
Her?
My son, y'all just called me.
Other vehicle.
Oh, Jesus. Everybody knows? What's going on?
He claiming he wasn't out here fighting. He got put in handcuffs because he was out here fighting at some point in time with somebody. So he's not getting charged today, but since he's a juvenile, we got to release him to your custody.
So what happened?
Big fight ensued and we showed up.
Who was he fighting?
They faced the vehicle for me.
Turn that way, CJ.
And so I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you need to make better decisions. I didn't say. So,
He'll be outside.
I'm just saying. The point that I'm trying to make.
We have to take photos. Hey.
The point that I'm trying to get him to understand is regardless if he gets into stuff or not, who he hang out with, he don't need to hang out with.
He don't hang out with nobody.
He can hang out with somebody.
No. That's my son. He's not a problem child. No. Anything else?
Nope. Y'all are good.
Thank you. Every black child is not a problem child.
I didn't say he was.
I'm just saying how he was just walking and y'all put my child in handcuffs because he was walking.
So you believe your child over the police?
You damn right I believe my child because I know what I raised.
Okay.
So out of all the kids that was actually fighting, y'all just detained the kids that wasn't.
So this is the way it worked. When I rolled up, everybody scattered. Okay. So I don't know who was fighting, but if they don't live here, it's called loitering and prowling.
What's your name and badge number anyway? You have a black stuff.
Officer Johnson, 6.
Okay, let me get that.
I don't have a card actually.
Y'all gonna just go put him in handcuffs.
Because
And y'all ain't got a reason, so I don't. He wasn't fighting. He wasn't fighting.
He just was coming from my sister.
He wasn't even fighting. She got him on the video camera. Coming to the house and coming from school. Y'all is something else. Y'all better go to the ones that y'all need to go to. You gotta tell me what happened.
give me a
Stop that. Stop it.
No, you ain't coming out until your mom says so.
Send him right back in there for me, please.
Yeah, go.
Send him back in there. Can anybody tell me what's going on?
We got a call that there were about 20 children up here fighting. So when I showed up, everybody scattered, and then he refused to identify himself, refused to give me his name and his birthday. So at that point it became obstruction. He went to handcuffs to be detained. That's why he was. We're not going to pursue those charges. We're going to release him to you.
What are the charges?
Loitering and prowling and obstruction. And obstruction. But
Do you know what your charges are? Listen, if I ask you one more question and you shake your head at me and you answer me with attitude, they can go ahead and take you because I'm getting sick of this. Why didn't you tell this man where you live at? This man ain't lying on you. I know your attitude. This man is not lying on you. You should not have came down here. It is a phone in the schoolhouse that you can use, and several phones there. Somebody is coming to get you. You know that. And then you got an attitude.
Ma'am, thank you.
On my phone, not longer. No, he arrested me because I didn't want to answer his question.
Okay, Camaro, what's wrong with that? Camaro, you are in somebody else's property. That don't work like that.
I talked to her dad. The paperwork will be sent to that address that they live at over in Iowa. All right, so just wait for the court date. So I called the jail to see if they were going to take her, but the jail wasn't going to. That's literally the only reason she's not going over.
Gamora was charged with felony obstruction, loitering and prowling, and 2 counts of battery. Gamoria was charged with possession of marijuana, obstruction, and loitering and prowling. The others were released to the care and custody of their parents. One parent made it clear that the blame for the entire situation was the fault of the police, who responded to numerous 911 calls related to a large fight. They are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
You're seeing that sick, stupid footage. And I'm gonna be honest with you. The disrespect or lack of respect that you see in a lot of younger people coming up nowadays is disgusting to me. It is. Did you see the one big chick go over there and just push the cop? Are you crazy? Then the other boy in the red, the little guy, runs over there fast as he can. The police, you don't run up to no police like that. What's wrong with you? Of course they're gonna grab you when you run up like that. And they trying to get a situation in order. It's like parents don't teach their kids about how to interact with police nowadays. And that's something that needs to be taught in the home. See, when the moms came up there, see some of the stuff they were saying? Hands on their hips, lips poked out, ready for a verbal sparring. For what? Let me tell you something. Stereotypes are out here for a reason. And a lot of us try to fight hard to keep those stereotypes going. They came out there blaming the police immediately. These are the same type of women that you see in school when the school calls and says your kid did something crazy. Come up there and blame the school. It's a school, a place of learning, not a daycare center. These are high school kids. They know better. They know better. What did the big girl say when she was on the ground? One of the juggernaut slogans. You got me fucked up. Yeah, well, now they got your face in the bushes and you look stupid and your clothes is dirty. People ain't gonna play with you. These are adults that do a job. The job is to keep order. They will do that regardless of how you feel as a little kid, not knowing shit or a bunch of mouth and no positive mindset. I can't believe, well, I ain't gonna say I can't believe. That's a phrase I use, but I can believe how these women came and just all of a sudden, boom, where was the men? Here the guy, wait till my daddy come. Your daddy didn't come, there's a bunch of women. And they come show up. Oh, hell no, we don't believe the police. And y'all need to go arrest the right ones and all of this stuff. Come on, man. Come on. Dude was out there running his mouth. The guy picked him up like he was a newborn baby off the ground. Get up. But you got a bunch of mouth. You ain't got nothing behind that. It's crazy, man. And it's heartbreaking because you're seeing the actual tilt in generational, stability. Well, ain't stability. Instability in the black community. People get upset because you talk about the obvious. The tape don't lie. The tape don't lie when the criminal is doing something and everybody ride with that. The tape don't lie when whatever come out your mouth and your face is on that body cam. It's wild. The one lady I gave respect, she told him to put her son back in the car. One of the kids had I love sluts on a beanie hat, a Scully. And his mom act like she didn't even see it. And then she say, oh, I know your attitude. I know this. I know that. Why would you let your son go to school with that shit on his head? Hear the other lady? And this part's scary. He ain't do it. I know what I raised. And that's the motherfucking problem. That's the problem right there. Nobody want to take accountabilities for their kids acting stupid. The women couldn't even control the kids. He get out the car. Oh, yeah, the one boy. Oh, they threw me down. I fell on my whole body. Well, your body is you. So if you fall, your whole body fall. Makes no sense. It's upsetting seeing this type of stuff. It's upsetting. Long when I'm past, black community still be here. But at the way we're regressing and tearing each other up and eating each other alive, man, what else we gonna have to look forward to? This is craziness. They had to tell kids that supposedly most likely was involved in the stuff to leave the scene because they just stand around making a bunch of noise, hooping and hollering, jumping around. Monkey shit at its finest. At its finest. You stand around a bunch of talking, that's not going to do anything. Then another thing is this, what's all this acting the fool and screaming and hollering like the police going to take the handcuffs off and let you go? Once they cuff you, you cuff. Then the supervisor had to come and he came and they decide, okay, look, this and that. And the only reason why they let them kids go is because the parents came as a gesture of self-respect. They let the girl go that pushed on the cop. If that was a boy, they wouldn't let his ass out the car. Y'all think about that too. All in all, man, this is the wrong way to go. Now, this supposedly happened in Savannah, Georgia. But come on, man. Come on. At what point are parents going to say, you know what, I messed up, or hey, I didn't raise him like this, or hey, this, or I raised her, or coming out your mouth and saying common stuff. First of all, you don't cuss at no grown-up, regardless if you're a police officer or not. Second of all, you don't put your hands on no grown-up unless they're a police officer, even if they're a police officer or not. It's like none of that was to it. Came out there, instant victim mode, I ain't doing nothing. Same bullshit. We got to fix this, y'all. We do. And we got to start calling out the obvious. All of this came because they was jumping somebody. Jumping somebody. Let me say this before I leave. The police was called out there. It wasn't like they randomly came across a group of kids, jumped out the car and started harassing them. They were called out there because of some buffoonery. And they reacted the way police react. But it's their fault that they threw kids in handcuffs and put them in the car. A lot of them didn't even ask what the kids did. Just came out there. Bunch of cackling women. Ooh, they did. They're here with the police. Y'all need to. Shut up. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. We got to get better, y'all. We got to fix ourselves.